This is for Maccabees chapter 15. O reason of the children, tyrant over the emotions. O religion more desirable to the mother than her children. Two courses were open to this mother, that of religion and that of preserving her 7 sons for a time, as the tyrant had promised. She loved religion more, religion that preserves them for eternal life according to God's promise. In what manner might I express the emotions of the parents who love their children? We impress upon the character of a small child wondrous likeness, both of mind and of form. Especially is this true of mothers, who, because of their birth pangs, have a deeper sympathy towards their offspring than do the fathers. Considering that mothers are the weaker sex and give birth to many, they are the more devoted to their children. The mother of 7 boys, more than any other mother, loved her children. In 7 pregnancies she had implanted in herself tender love towards them, and because of the many pains she suffered with each of them, she had sympathy for them. Yet because of the fear of God, she disdained the temporary safety of her children. Not only so, but also because of the nobility of her sons, and their ready obedience to the law, she felt a greater tenderness toward them, for they were righteous and self-controlled, brave and magnanimous, loved their brothers and their mothers, and so they obeyed her even to death in keeping the ordinances. Nevertheless, though so many factors influenced the mother to suffer with them out of love for her children, in the case of none of them were the various tortures strong enough to pervert her reason. Instead, the mother urged them on, each child singly and altogether, to death for the sake of religion. O sacred nature and affection of parental love, yearning of parents toward offspring, nurture and indomitable suffering by mothers. This mother, who saw them tortured and burned one by one because of religion, did not change her attitude. She watched the flesh of her children consumed by fire, their toes and fingers scattered on the ground, and the flesh of the head to the chin exposed like masks. O mother, tried now by more bitter pains than even birth pangs you suffered for them. O woman, who alone gave birth to such a complete devotion, when the firstborn breathed his last, it did not turn you aside, nor when the second in torments looked at you piteously, nor when the third expired, nor did you weep when you looked at the eyes of each one in his tortures, gazing boldly at the same agonies, and saw their nostrils sign of the approaching of death. When you saw the flesh of the children burned upon the flesh of the other children, severed hands upon hands, scalped heads upon heads, corpses fallen on other corpses, when you saw the place filled with many spectators of the torturings, you didn't shed any tears. Neither the melodies of the sirens nor the songs of the swans attract the attention of their hearers, as did the voices of the children in torture calling to their mother. How great and how many torments the mother suffered as her sons were tortured on the wheel with her hot irons, but devout reason, giving her a heart, a man's courage in the very midst of her emotions, strengthened her to disregard her temporal love for children. Although she witnessed the destruction of 7 children and the ingenious of various rackings, this noble mother disregarded all of these because of faith in God. For as in the council chamber of her own soul, she saw mighty advocates, nature, family, parental love, and the rackings of her children, this mother held 2 ballots, one bearing death and the other deliverance for her children. She did not approve the deliverance which would preserve the 7 sons for a short time, but as the daughter of a God-fearing Abraham, she remembered his fortitude. O Mother of Nations, vindicator of the law, champion of religion, who carried away the prize of the contest in your heart. O more noble than males in steadfastness, and more manly than men in endurance, just as Noah's ark, carrying the world in the universal flood, stoutly endured the waves, so you, O guardian of the law, overwhelmed from every side by the flood of your emotions on the violent winds, the torture of your sons, endured nobly and withstood the wintry storms that assail religion.